Aloha on the ground. We are here with Mr. Tom Ferrone.
Always
What's
wonderful.
up?
Always
Tom,
wonderful.
How are you? Very, very nice
Yeah.
to see you. Happy New Year.
And to you as well, and of course to our audience as well.
And of course, he is with Oscar Schmidt. So tell us about Oscar Schmidt and what you guys got for 2016.
The most popular uke that we've had to offer for many, many years has been the OU2. It is a simple construction sapelli. Sapelli is in the mahogany family. The very first thing I'd like to say is this wood is a wood that's farmed. In other words, we're not raping Mother Earth in terms of making a uke with wood that will never be available again. It is a very sustainable product, something that we can make ukuleles for many, many years to come without damaging our environment. This has always been one of our most affordable ukuleles. I would say that the street price for this product is somewhere in the $69, $79 price range.
Under $100?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. And what we've done different this year is we've added 2 additional frets so that you get a little more string length and then a little more resonance because the string is a little longer.
That's true, yeah.
Right. I'm actually so glad to be able to offer this ukulele. It's a sharp little piece, resonant little piece, and certainly priced in the pocket. I'm making a tenor version of this instrument in a flame mahogany. So it's a little more dynamic, the shape, the color, a very pretty piece. Now with tenors, you get, again, a little more volume on the tenor side.
Right on.
So that's
So
the
what is this going to run?
OU2T, and this one actually is only about another $20 more, so we're still way under $100 on the pricing of that particular product.
Perfect.
Last year we introduced what we call the Comfort Series. It's called the Comfort Series because it has the beveled edge for your right shoulder. You don't get the pinch. Hours of practicing, of course.
You get that mark right here in your arm,
That's it. And then it has a half cutaway, what we call. So if you're looking for
Nice.
I would say the street price with the flame maple back comes in for about $179.
Okay.
Has the active EQ for your electric. Important feature to this, that the input jack is built into the block.
I saw that. Yeah, it's reinforced here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So underneath the surface of this is a block of wood that the input jack goes into. Often you'll see a 1/4-inch jack go into the side of the instrument. It's not nearly as stable as having the input jack
That's great.
on this side.
Because you run into some problems. Sometimes the wire might be too heavy and it's got some pull on it or something.
We haven't.
So,
No. So that EQ.
No, I mean like if you had it over here on the on the
yes,
on the bottom,
you would. You'll tear it out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a 2-tone model.
Nice. Yeah.
2-tone as in 2 woods. So the top of it is koa, the bottom of it is in the spalted mango. That also equates to the sides, top koa, bottom spalt.
What kind of properties are you going to get with
Yeah,
the,
the combination of the two is that the koa is a very bright, sparkly sound. And then the mango gives you probably a little more warmth and the bass end of the product. I find this to be just a very sparkly piece.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm doing this in the concert size. As well as the tenor.
Tenor.
Same concept. Koa on the top, malted maple on the back. It's kind of a love affair that I think exists between the two woods. Both ukes have the nicer die-cast Grover tuners, which is a big plus. The Grover is a 16-to-1 ratio, so you turn it 16 times and the little barrel spins once, so you really get a very
precise.
Very precise. Yes, yes, indeed. Again, with the tenor, it's just.
Got nice resonance in it too. Yeah. I've always offered a mahogany 8-string. We thought we'd do a little fancier model in the spalted maple. We thought we would do the up step in the Grover tuners with the ebony button. Yeah.
It is indeed a very sharp piece in this wood combination. 12 strings. Let me add that I have this tuned down a step because it just makes it easier for me. There's your 12 string.
Yeah, I mean, I like because the more strings, it gives it more sound, of course. But then with the new wood combination here, you're getting actually a bigger sound with more strings also. So it's a monster of an ukulele. Yeah.
Finally, we've redesigned our 5-string. So the 5-string has the octave split on the bass end, which really gives you a lot more bottom end on this piece.
Nice.
That's the OU100K, all koa. Has a Fishman EQ, so it's really an upstep in the EQ system.
Right.
We used the Washburn Butterfly Bridge, a bridge that was used many years ago. I thought it was very appropriate for the instrument. The slotted headstock with the gold-plated Grover exposed tuners makes tuning very, very accurate.
Fancy.
And
shiny.
If you want a little more bass end, this is it.
That's the ukulele to get. So with that ukulele, you're getting the best of both worlds. You have a high G and you have a low G. For the strummers, they're gonna get the full low end of that low G. But for the pickers, they can. It's still you can pretty much accurately still hit the high G if you're doing some finger picking. Yeah. So that's kind of what I noticed when you're doing your finger picking here earlier. You can still accurately hit that high G without hitting the low, which is awesome.
It is two worlds that have been combined. The spiritual part of the ukulele, I've always felt, has been in the high G.
Right.
Having the high G and the octave drop, it's a different dimension, and I think one that works out very well.
Right. I mean, the re-entrant is kind of what gives it that sweet sound, right? I feel.
Yes.
Okay, so if I were a beginner ukulele player, never touched the thing before, which ukulele would you recommend?
I would start with the very first one that we looked at, the OU2. You get the resonance, you get the intonation. It's a pretty uke. You don't have to feel guilty about chopping down trees in the world to make these instruments. It has everything that you would want when you're beginning as a player. I think it has everything that you want even as a more advanced player for a price-conscious instrument.
Right, if you're looking for that soprano sound.
Yes.
Yeah.
As we look through all of these ukuleles, I think an important dynamic that exists is that stylistically, there's an excuse to get all of the ukuleles. Don't limit yourself just to one
There
ukulele.
you go. Buy them all.
You need to be a ukaholic, and you need to have this disease.
It's one of the best answers that I've heard. There really is an excuse to buy everything.
Yes, and you can. I mean, the analysis is if you go out for pizza and have a couple of soda pops, or if you have a beer or two, you're looking at the price of a ukulele nowadays.
$100, right?
Yeah,
right.
It's just an amazing phenomena that we're able to produce really a dynamic, well-built, lifetime warranty product for this kind of pricing.
But I would have to give up pizza.
There is that.
It's a setback. Quite a setback. I have to give up pizza for one night.
Yeah.
All right, well, where can they find Oscar Schmidt ukuleles?
Well, of course, we're at www.oscarschmidt.com. I want to thank everyone, not only the Oscar Schmidt players, but everyone in the ukulele community for watching. It's such a delight to have these guys in for the interview. It's something that, this is now my 29th year doing NAMM shows. This is the pinnacle of the show. Having these guys here is the most fun that any ukulele manufacturer can ever attempt to have. So,
well, I was just telling him earlier that wow, we love doing this interview with him because, like he said, 29 years. After 29 years, some things start to become a little mechanical. But when we come here and we talk to Tom, Tom still has that same enthusiasm that I'm sure he had since day one. So we appreciate that.
Probably more enthusiastic than I was at day one. When I was clueless.
I love that, and that's what ukulele is about. So check them out, guys. Oscar Schmidt, thank you so much, Tom.
Oh, always my pleasure. Thank you.
Aloha. Aloha.